The reason that we get together here today is to dedicate our flags of hope and healing, which you've made throughout the weekend and which have been made throughout these past 8 years. And the way that the flags started were when Dr. O'Brien and I started this event, we had this bright idea that we were going to do based on the Tibetan prayer flags. We were going to have everybody make Tibetan prayer flags, and we were all going to climb up Mount Mansfield, 4,394 feet. We're all going to climb up there and post these flags, by golly. And then Patty said, wait a minute, cancer survivors can't climb that mountain. So we could barely climb that mountain. So we had to go back to the drawing board, and we decided to do our ceremony in another, what we consider, I think, really almost sanctified place, which is the Trapp Family Lodge Concert Meadow. Anthony was mentioning today, he's been there a number of times for our ceremony, and mentioning how when you go into that place, it is just so beautiful and serene. There's some spirit there that just is phenomenal. And so we decided that we would hang them in the meadow there, and then that evolved into a celebration of music and all kinds of different things, and sometimes some poems are read, dance. We definitely have dance. Our dancers will be there tomorrow, and we had our dancer here tonight, so we'll have to definitely add that to our train closing. But we dedicate these flags. We needed a prayer to do this, and I went to a friend who is a Lakota medicine man, asked him to write a prayer for us. And the reason that we use the Lakota, the Indian, I'm a bit of a believer in the Indian ways, and one of the reasons is because it involves everyone. It doesn't matter really whether you're Catholic or Muslim or Baptist. The American Indians believe in Mother Earth and Father Creator and the four winds, and they believe that we are all connected. And that's why I requested this prayer to be written. So pretend you're in the Trapp Family Lodge Concert Meadow, and the birds are chirping and the sun is out and the breeze is blowing the flags gently. Today we stand before all our relatives in celebration of the heart and spirit of creation. Facing the 7 holy directions, we take this moment to give thanks to the great presence of love, that which is the breath of life for all things, seen and unseen. And in honor of all our relations, the four-legged, the winged ones, the sea world, the plant kingdom, those that creep and crawl and fly, and all of our brothers and sisters, the two-leggeds. To the great Mother Earth and Father of Life, we bow humbly in reverence and gratitude for the beauty and majesty of each moment that we are allowed to live, and to embrace the opportunity to seek to live in harmony with all other living things. To show our deep respect and gratitude for the great Mother Earth, who sustains all physical life, who provides each of us with food, shelter, clothing, water, and this holy temple our spirits live in. She is the true woman heart who loves her children and gives without measure, seeking nothing in return. We are blessed to live within the womb of our sacred grandmother Earth, as she nourishes each of us from her holy breast. Help us to remember to take each step upon you in a sacred way, Grandmother, and to love your children as you love us. To the 4 winds and 7 holy directions, we send our voice to the Great Spirit and ask for help to find our way back to a harmonious way of life. To find good health, happiness, and peace of mind and spirit once again, which comes from living in balance with all forms of life. We pray that we may become bridge builders to a way of life that provides a healthy and sustainable environment for all of the children, a way of life that promotes love and healing. Make us strong to carry heavy burdens for the weary. Grant us liberty to serve the sick, poor, old, needy, helpless, and the mother and fatherless children. Grant us wisdom that we may uncover the beauty of all creation and give our lives in service to a higher cause and purpose. That which goes beyond greed and self-gain at the expense of other living things. We pray to the great light of love to be our guide and teach us once again how we may walk in harmony with our divine star of destiny as children of the one voice and presence of creation. Mitakawasan, all my relations, so be it. And if we could just take a moment of silence also, we also take a minute to remember those that we've lost in the past year. And I ask you to please keep in your hearts and in your thoughts the people that are not on my list but that are in your heart. My list is not complete. Dora Venable, Dee Johnson, Sharon Adams, Joshua Anthony Murray, Barbara Zellinger, Ernestine Johnson, Teresa Franklin, Betty Gray, Danny Federici, E. Ann Relier, Margaret Rura, Joseph Simpson, Norbert Younger, Michelle Hayes, Knut Dalmas, and Ellen Darcy.